Welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be using this visual to talk about how to maintain awareness of self during the day, throughout all the actions, throughout all the daily activities. So let's begin with the question that I received. If we'll start here in the highlighted area, it says, I clear my mind and understand I'm the observer of my thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. But after doing this, I don't really know what to do in my everyday life. If I choose to do one thing over another because of how I think or feel, then isn't that playing into the ego as well? So I clear my mind and understand that I'm the observer of my thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. But after doing this, I don't really know what to do. So firstly, let's talk about the visual itself and how we're going to be talking about this whole theme using this visual so that it's absolutely clear for you. This visual is what I call the 3 layers of experience. If you look in your experience, you will find these 3 layers. The outermost layer is what we call physical reality. So this is the layer of sense perceptions, body and world, material objects, right? If you take it a step subtler, we have subtle objects, which we can call mind. These are the sensations, thoughts, feelings, emotions, right? Things that aren't physical, that aren't being seen through the sense perceptions, yet you know them. You are aware of them. You know thoughts exist, even though you don't see thoughts. You know feelings are there, even though you don't smell feelings. So the second layer is the subtle objects, mind. And if you take it even a step subtler, there is a unchanging sense of identity of who I am. Presence. You feel your presence here and now. Please take a moment to do so. Feel your presence. Sense your presence. Your presence is the unchanging sense of I that remains changeless in your experience, no matter how many thoughts come and go, no matter how many times emotions change. No matter how much the body is seen to change, the presence remains as it is. Identity is always felt as I. Even though your body changes, your personality changes, what you believe or what you like, what you care about changes. But the I, at the heart of all the activities, thoughts, around which all these things are revolving, remains the same. Right? So that's the subtlest layer inside this experience, presence. Now, the question here that arises, this question, I clear my mind and I'm observing my thoughts, right? I'm observing my emotions, but after doing this, I don't really know what to do in my everyday life. If I choose to do one thing over the others because of how I think or feel, isn't that playing to my ego? So this dilemma arises because, of course, you feel like you are the observer. You know that. You are the observer of your thoughts. You are the observer of your actions. But you also feel like you are the thinker. You also feel like you are the feeler. You also feel like you are the body that is performing the action. So of course, we feel identity because this is identity. Like presence is identity. That which observes, that is identity. We know that that is myself. But we are also under the impression that the thinking process that is being seen, that is being observed, is what I am. We are also under the impression that the emotions that are coming and going are what I am. That the body that is being perceived, that is appearing, doing things, and going out and about in the world is what I am. So that means our self is identified with the changing experiences that I see. I understand that I'm the observer, but my conditioning is also that I am all of this stuff. So now when you sit in meditation and you turn away from all of this stuff, you turn away from your thoughts, and you just remain as the observer. You just become aware of presence itself. That's fine and all, but the question is, when I open my eyes and when I come back into the real world, which we can debate about, right, is calling it the real world. But when we open our eyes and come back to our experience of day-to-day personal life, now what do I do? How do I, one, maintain awareness of myself? And two, isn't like anything that I do, is that playing into my ego? And like what to do if I'm not any of this stuff? So this is what I wish to bring greater clarity for you on today. Here, when you open your eyes and you are out and about in the world, of course you will feel like you are the thinker that has to choose what to do next, what to say next, where to go. Of course you will appear to be the body that is doing things, having experiences. So do those things. Think about what you want to do. Feel what you intuitively feel is like the best direction for you to go towards. Perform the actions you feel like you should be performing. You'll see that all of this stuff has a certain personal theme. You have a certain personal expression that is arising, that has a certain set of likes and dislikes, that has a certain calling, relevant actions, themes, things you are passionate about. So do all of those things. But as all of this experience is observed, as all of this experience unfolds, keep returning to the acknowledgement of this being your ever-present self, of this being your unchanging identity. As you asked here, I don't really know what to do in my everyday life. Do what you feel you must do. Do what you naturally are obligated to do, that you feel responsible for, right? Do what you enjoy. However, as that whole process is unfolding, be only the observer of it. Of course, it will keep feeling like I am the doer, I am the thinker. So let that happen. Think, feel, do. But keep returning to the noticing of the fact that no matter what thought is arising right now, no matter what decision is being made right now, no matter what the body is performing right now, there's a seeing of that. There's an observing of that. I am present to whatever the current experience of the mind and body doing whatever may be. This is the way to not only authentically act in the world, but also start to wake up to your true identity, which is beyond the person that is acting, the mind that is thinking on what to act, what to do. You have to, of course, at the level of appearance, right? And the physical and mental layer are appearance, meaning they appear to you. They appear in your presence as changeful phenomena, right? It says over here, this layer is in a constant flux of change. Even this layer of mind is in a constant flux of change. This presence accompanies all this changeful phenomena while itself remaining changeless. You are this. This is your identity. This is what you feel as I in every moment. This is what you feel as now in every moment. So, of course, it will continue to appear that you are this changeful stuff. You are the person listening to this video right now, of another person talking. But instead of identifying with the body in that moment, start to see that this whole experience of you listening to this video is appearing in your presence. This is true for any experience, any and every experience. It is appearing in your presence. So at the level of appearance, at the level of experience, keep feeling like you are the thinker and doer, and do it. Enjoy that role that you're playing. But keep on returning to the fact of your changeless identity. Keep on returning to the changeless presence of awareness, which illumines your entire decision-making process and your body's actions. Through that, you will no longer identify. You will identify less and less with the thoughts, with the feelings, with the body's actions. You will start to awaken to your true identity, your formless nature, prior to personal identity. So thinking and acting in the world, no, it doesn't necessarily, as it said in this question, play into the ego or strengthen the ego. If that action and that thought process is identified with, of course it strengthens the ego, personal identity. But if you think and act, but you keep on returning to noticing the fact that whatever was being decided and whatever is being done, it's always being observed. In truth, you are always only the witness. If you keep on returning to this ever-present fact, then no, it will not strengthen personal identity, but instead weaken it. And it will start to strengthen your understanding of who you truly are. Not only that, it will establish you in a deeper peace that you have never known. Because identifying with thoughts, identifying as the thinker and the doer, there is a constant anxiety that we feel over our future. There's a constant sadness or regret that we feel over our past, or even a craving of our past. As a person, you always have a present and future. As your true nature, as your true identity, there's only now. It is only now. So of course, your sit-down meditation is really crucial for this. Every single day, take time, twice per day, to sit down and actually turn away from all experience and just start to become aware of the presence. Bring your noticing to the presence, become present to presence. Start to awaken this presence from its dormant stage. But also when you move and act in the world, let all that stuff happen and do it to the best of your ability. It will always feel like you are doing that, you are that. But don't take that appearance to be truth. Don't take that appearance to be reality. No matter what is happening, keep returning to the presence, which is always changeless. Keep discerning between the changeless self and the changeful illusion. Anything that changes cannot be self. Anything that changes is a transient appearance. Keep returning to I am, presence, identity, self. And it will start to help reveal what you truly are. I hope that you got a lot of value out of that video. If you do want to go deeper into the practice of what we covered in today's video, take a look at my self-inquiry guide. You can download it in the description box for completely free. It will teach you step by step exactly how to practice self-inquiry and take your practice deeper. Okay? It's a wonderful resource there for you. And if you are looking for more hands-on help and you want to get a more structured approach to your practice, then consider our School of Awakening. It is an amazing program where you get step-by-step instruction. Every single day, I will lead you deeper into this practice. So we have an amazing course over here. Along with that, we have a great community group. Anytime that you have a question, you can simply post it here and I'm able to answer it for you. We also do weekly meetings. So as you'll see, we have a Q&A coming up tomorrow. We do 2 Q&As per week. We do a guided meditation every week, live on Zoom. And all in all, you can connect with other members from all around the world who are doing this practice and growing in the understanding of their true self, awakening to their true self together. So it's just an amazing resource. It really gives you the structure, the guidance, and the support that you need to grow in this understanding experientially. So I'll leave the link down below for that as well. If you're interested, definitely check it out. That's all for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.